State Champs High School Sports Show has been bringing you the best of high school athletics from around the mitten for 15 years. This summer, we are going to recap a few of the most exciting years, filled with star players, legendary coaches, and unforgettable plays. This week, we dive into the year 2007 for our first edition of the State Champs Yearbook.
CHAMPS is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust.
Welcome to State Champs Yearbook. I'm Diane Laffey, and today we're going to take you back over a decade to the year 2007. We've got an exciting show planned for you, including a look at the best school from 07, taking home 4 state titles, a soccer team that dominated the field, and a small town football team that made a big time impact. Let's get started. In 2007, there was one school that dominated all across the board in both men's and women's sports. Detroit Country Day has always been renowned as a top competitor. Since 1971, the school has won over 100 state championships in 19 different sports. In 2007, the Yellow Jackets won their first of the year in boys basketball in a thrilling game over East Grand Rapids 66-61. The boys were led by coach Kurt Keener and Deshante Riley, who eventually made his way to Syracuse University on a full scholarship.
State champ, state champ, state champ.
Their next title came in the spring of 07 when the boys' track and field team took home some hardware. Along with that overall team win, they had 4 individual championships in the 100 and 400 meter dash by Chris Rucker and a pair in the 800 and 1600 meter relays. Country Day did not slow down in the fall. The boys' soccer team ran through the competition with a state title in Division III, beating Grand Rapids South Christian 2-1. This was the 4th title for the program and the 3rd in just 4 years for Coach Paul Bartasha. The Jackets football team was a force to be reckoned with that year too, with star players like Jonas Gray and Kenny Demmons holding up on both sides of the ball. The team made a Ford Field appearance but fell just short in the title game to Marine City. Last but not least, the girls basketball team for Country Day had an outstanding season to close out 2007 and topped it off in March of 08 with a victory in the state championship game against Detroit Community. Our best program of 2007 belongs to the girls soccer team of Novi High School. Holding the second longest unbeaten streak with a 60-0-2 record from 2005 to 2007, it's no mystery they couldn't be touched when it came to the state tournament. Coached by Brian O'Leary and led by Stephanie Crawford, the Wildcats were in good shape all season. Crawford, who scored all 3 goals in the championship game in 06, did a lot of the same in 07, including one of 2 goals in the final game to edge out Rochester 2-1, giving the Wildcats their 3rd consecutive state title. The best breakout season in 2007 goes to the Marine City football team. Since 2000, the Mariners were never able to make it past the regional finals, but 7 years later, they won much more than just their region. In their opening game, the team fell to Melvindale in a rainy grudge match 13-7. Starting 0-1 can be a bit discouraging, but the Mariners used it as motivation and went undefeated the rest of the way, marching through districts and finally capturing that regional title. The Mariners made it all the way to the state championship game for the first time in school history. Behind the arm of Cincinnati-bound Brendan Kay, the Mariners were confident in their matchup against Detroit Country Day. Kay led his team with a rushing TD and connected with Chad Alleman for 2 more. With a final score of 21-7, the Mariners took home their first football state title in school history. It's time for our first edition of Where Are They Now? In this segment, we're going to take a look back at former Michigan high school athletes that took their careers to the next level. This week, we'll reminisce the career of former Shamrock star Mike Martin.
Mike Martin of Detroit Catholic Central was a force to be reckoned with, the gridiron, the wrestling mats, and in track and field. In 2007, he was named Michigan's Gatorade Player of the Year and won individual state crowns in both wrestling and shot put. Being an absolute terror for quarterbacks as a D lineman, Martin caught the eye of the University of Michigan, where he continued his football career. As a Wolverine, he was named a freshman All-American and two-time second-team All-Big Ten player. Martin was then drafted by the Tennessee Titans in the third round of the 2012 NFL Draft. After 4 seasons with the Titans, he signed with the Philadelphia Eagles, but was waived later that year due to a knee injury.
Next, we'll count down the top 5 male and female athletes of the year. Find out who took the top spots when the yearbook returns. But first, a little trivia. What 2 girls' high school sports switched seasons in 2007? Soccer and volleyball, volleyball and basketball, or field hockey and volleyball?
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Back again.
You know me.
Pepperoni Asiago. Oh, he's so cute. What's his name?
Pepperoni Asiago.
I just want to eat him up.
Flavor fanatics love us because we invented flavored crust pizza with 100% real mozzarella cheese and fresh dough made daily. Now get meal deals for any budget.
Hungry?
Howie's! The high school football season always starts in Detroit with the Zenith Prep Kickoff Classic. 3 days, 7 games. Michigan's top teams and players competing at Wayne State University with these great matchups on Thursday, August 23rd, Friday, August 24th, and Saturday, August 25th. Tickets on sale now at participating schools. For more information, visit DetroitSports.org. The Zenith Prep Kickoff Classic. The season starts here.
Welcome back to the 2007 State Champs Yearbook. Next, we're going to count down the top 5 male and female athletes of the year. But first, I know you're all dying to know the answer to that trivia question. Here it is. Volleyball switched from winter to fall, and basketball switched from fall to winter.
Time for our top 5 male athletes of 2007. Stony Creek's Luke Norman was a star from the second he took the field. His freshman year, he helped lead the Wildcats to the state championship match, was a 4-year All-State player, runner-up for Mr. Soccer Award, and named to the MHSAA Dream Team his junior year and senior year. After graduation, Norman went to play at Wake Forest and eventually transferred to Michigan State, where he played his final year. For years, Trenton Hockey has produced some of the best hockey players on the ice, and Josh Miller was no exception. As captain of the Trojans, he led the team to a state title in his senior year and was named to the MHSCA Dream Team and All-State Team. Josh went on to play in the NHSCA Juniors League for the Traverse City North Stars after graduation. Marcel Dubose of Oak Park was a 2-time individual wrestling state champion as well as 2-time All-American. Most of his career was spent at Highland Park High School, where he won one of his state crowns and was also an all-state football player, but due to a family move, he finished his career at Oak Park. After winning a junior national title, Dubose caught the eye of Michigan State, where he continued his wrestling career. Maybe one of our most popular athletes to come out of Michigan is Saginaw High's Draymond Green.
Just to be able to make it this far, but we come this far with the purpose. That's to go back home with the championship.
Draymond helped lead the Trojans to the back-to-back state title in 2007 and 2008. He was one of the top recruits in the state of Michigan and was even our Mr. Basketball runner-up. As many know, he had an electric career at MSU and now plays for the Golden State Warriors. Another Miller in our top 5 male athletes of 2007 is Andrew Miller from Cranbrook Kingswood. Andrew was a standout athlete in both hockey and lacrosse for the Cranes, winning back-to-back state titles in 2006 and 7 on the ice and back-to-back state final games on the field, coming out victorious in 2006 and runner-up in 2007. After high school, he led Yale to a national championship and was then drafted by the Edmonton Oilers.
Now it's time to count down the top 5 female athletes from 2007. One of Detroit Country Day's finest in 2007, star basketball player Svica Solomon was a dominant player for the Yellow Jackets. Solomon helped the team to 2 state championship appearances her sophomore and junior seasons and finally won the crown as a senior in the 07-08 season. The All-American power forward, 4-year All-Stater, and runner-up for Miss Basketball took her talents to South Bend on a full scholarship at Notre Dame. A very unique athlete in our top 5, Lasser High School's Diane Laffey was born deaf, but that did not hold her back. A cross-country star from the beginning of her high school career, she recorded 4 regional titles, a Nike All-American, and was state runner-up 3 years in a row. Eventually continued her career at the Rochester Institute of Technology in New York, where she broke many records and was the Tigers' top runner. Kyndra Abron of Livonia Churchill was arguably the most dominant hitter in the state throughout her volleyball career. She led the Chargers to a Class A state title game as a junior in the winter of 2007 with a record-breaking 35 kills. The first-team All-Stater and Miss Volleyball winner took her career to the next level at Michigan State, earning many honors including being named an All-American athlete. One of the best in multiple sports was none other than Notre Dame Prep's Molly Coldron. The volleyball star led her team to their first ever state title in 2007, was an All-American athlete, and named Michigan's Gatorade Player of the Year. She was a 2-time All-State basketball player and a 4-time All-State dominant softball player. Coldron ultimately chose softball and spent her college career at Central Michigan and became an All-MAC shortstop for the Chippewas. And topping the list is none other than Alison Schmitt. One of the most decorated athletes in Michigan high school history, this current Olympian was a 5-time All-American swimmer for the Canton Chiefs and holds 9 school records along with multiple state records. After graduation, Schmitt attended the University of Georgia, dominating the NCAA with 4 national titles. The freestyle swimmer won her first Olympic medal in 2008, taking home the bronze. Since then, she's won another bronze, 2 silvers, and 4 golds for the USA. When we come back, we'll take a look at an exciting new medical program right here at Lawrence Technological University. And who do you think were the best coaches of 2007? Don't go anywhere, because we're going to give you our top 5 next. But we're not done testing your knowledge. Here's another trivia question. In the first week of the 2007 NCAA football season, what team pulled off what is known as one of the biggest upsets of all time? Boston College, University of South Alabama, Appalachian State.
Time-starved? Budget-starved? Just plain starved? Get to National Coney Island. Come in any time of the day for a great meal served the way you want it. Fast, fresh, friendly. At National Coney Island, you'll find some of the best specials in town. Something for every taste and appetite. All made with top-quality ingredients, prepared to delicious perfection, and served up at a price that won't break the bank. Welcome to National Coney Island.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's. Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
This fundraiser has been awesome for our squad. We've made a lot of money, very easy to do, it's very quick to do, and it's very effective.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. It was just a year ago, Lawrence Tech partnered with St. John's Providence Hospital to start the Nursing Education Program. This is for students interested in getting a career in the healthcare system, specifically the big demand for nurses. We recently met with the director of the nursing program to get an update on how the first year has been going.
So I had 32 students. Our first nursing class was an introduction to nursing. And then the second course, which I'm teaching right now, and it's all about health promotion. So it's how do you manage stress and how do you manage activity and exercise. Next semester, they will go through a nursing class called holistic nursing. So they'll look at things that's a little bit different, complementary therapies, non-Western ways of healing, things that as nurses we don't have to have someone prescribe it. So the students are getting involved, they're excited, they're very grateful and appreciative, and so it's been a really good first year.
If you want to learn more about the nursing program at Lawrence Technological University, head over to the website, ltu.edu/academics. Do it right now.
I hope everyone has their answers ready for the second trivia question, because here it is. Appalachian State upset 5th-ranked U of M on September 1st of 2007. That was a tough break for Michigan fans everywhere. Us Spartan fans enjoyed it a little bit, though. Sometimes we may overlook one of the most important aspects to successful high school programs, the coaches. Coaches can be the most influential people in young men and women's lives. We want to thank all coaches for their hard work and dedication. Now, let's check out our top 5 coaches from 2007.
Coming in at number 5, we have Andrew Schrammick of Lake Orion High School. Schrammick began coaching the Dragons back in 1999, and since then has led the team to 9 league titles, 8 districts, 5 regionals, and the program's first ever state championship in the spring of 2007 in a thriller over Farmington High School. Schrammick has installed a great tradition in the program, and since he came on board, they have never had a losing season. Moving up to number 4, we have Betty Wroubel from Notre Dame Prep. Wroubel has been with the Irish since the school opened in 1994 and has been the head coach of both volleyball and the softball teams. Known for her great success on the court, she led the way to the program's first state title in 2007 and has since won 2 more in 2013 and 2017. Serving as a 2-sport coach, athletic director, and teacher, it was very well deserving when NDP named their new athletic facility the Betty A. Wroubel Athletic Performance Center. Our number 3 coach of 2007 is Diane Laffey of Regina Softball. Laffey won her first title in 1989, but left her mark in history when she led the Satellites to 4 straight state titles from 2004 to 2007. With over 700 wins over her 53-year career, it was no surprise when she was inducted into the National High School Hall of Fame as Michigan's all-time winningest coach in softball and basketball. Taking the number 2 spot was Peter Stuursma of East Grand Rapids football.
Take a look at those pictures. That tradition. That's what this is about.
In his 16 years as head coach of the Pioneers, Stuursma tallied 7 state crowns, including being one of the 2 teams in state history to win 5 consecutive titles that lasted from 2006 to 2010. In 2008, he was named the Detroit Free Press All-State Dream Team Head Coach of the Year, and now currently leads the charge as head football coach for his alma mater, Hope College. Last but not least is our #1 coach of 2007, Rob Ambrose of Brother Rice Lacrosse. The Warriors' legacy is no secret in the lacrosse community. Under Ambrose, they won 11 consecutive state titles from 2003 to 2013, 8 Midwest Scholastic Lacrosse Association championships, and 1 national title. Ambrose started the Brother Rice program in '83, left in '84, came back in '95, and retired in 2013. Over his 21 years, he coached 57 All-Americans and sent over 40 players to play Division I ball all over the country. His name holds place over the Brother Rice lacrosse field and continues to inspire their winning tradition.
2007 was such an exciting year, and we are not done yet. Stay where you are, because when we return, we'll give you the top 5 plays from both boys and girls sports. And now I know you're heartbroken, but it's time for our last trivia question. What was the most popular song of 2007? Is it Umbrella by Rihanna and Jay-Z, Irreplaceable by Beyonce, Hey There Delilah by the Plain White T's?
At Yellow Flag Productions, we do more than just create great content for our clients. We bring groundbreaking visual and audio quality to meet all your media needs. TV and video production, social media development, multi-channel marketing, live video streaming, and podcasts. Our reputation speaks for itself with 6 Michigan Emmy Awards. For more information, visit yellowflagproductions.com.
My passion is architecture. I don't want to sit around passively studying. I need to create. In our architecture studios at Lawrence Tech, we collaborate with students, faculty, and professionals from around the world. And from day one, we design using the same industry standard software that architecture firms use. I really feel like I'm designing my own future here. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
The high school football season always starts in Detroit with the Zenith Prep Kickoff Classic. 3 days, 7 games. Michigan's top teams and players competing at Wayne State University with these great matchups on Thursday, August 23rd, Friday, August 24th, and Saturday, August 25th. Tickets on sale now at participating schools. For more information, visit DetroitSports.org. The Zenith Prep Kickoff Classic. The season starts here.
Welcome back, everybody. The Beyonce fans out there probably got this answer right. Let's take a look at the top song of 2007. Beyonce's Irreplaceable came off her second studio album, B-Day, and topped the charts in 2007. Now let's see what teams and players made the best male and female plays of the year.
Here are the top 5 plays by male athletes of 2007. In a grudge match on the court was Northwestern and Detroit King. A loose ball and the steal from Flanner Whitfield, who throws it down with authority to help lift the Crusaders to a big league win. Maybe one of the better plays in high school football is this amazing reverse pitch back to Lake Orion quarterback Chris Lum, who fires it deep to Chaz Neswan, who brings it down over 2 Dakota defenders and goes in for the touchdown. In 2007, East Kentwood in their first D1 state title game, MSU-bound senior Mark Baroni took charge in this game with a beautiful header of a throw-in that would seal the deal for the Falcons. First time for Monroe St. Mary's CC in the state quarters and in overtime against Cranbrook. Spencer Bonomo on the rebound and banks it off the goalie and in! He gets the hat trick, the game winner, and the first win over the Cranes in school history. Lake Orion with another play in our top 5, but this time on the diamond. It's Nick Dunstan who cracks one down second base gap that would bring home the winning run, giving the Dragons their first ever state title.
Awesome, baby. That's awesome.
Here we go, guys. It's time for the top 5 plays by female athletes. Let's get started with number 5. It's Cousino basketball. In their first ever matchup against Marion, Cousino's Caitlin Decker with the steal goes coast to coast, makes a beautiful no-look pass to her teammate for the easy layup. It was the 43rd Powder Puff football game between Regina and Marion, and Regina hadn't won since 2004. Regina's Maria Butler takes the handoff up the middle and blows past the entire Marion defense. 80 yards for the score, and that would lead them to the victory. Kalamazoo Christian was looking to take home their 3rd title in 5 years. Off the corner kick, Heather Jazari from the far side of the field would come away with a great header, helping her team to the state crown. Allen Park Cabrini was a powerhouse in 07. In the first inning of the state title game, here's Katie Osborne with a monstrous home run. They would go on to win 10-0 and set a record by allowing only 1 run all season. It was Notre Dame Prep's first time in the volleyball state title game, match point for the Irish, and it was sophomore Destiny Tolliver delivering the kill that would give her team the W and the first volleyball state crown in school history.
Amazing!
Thank you for joining us on State Champs Yearbook. If you enjoyed this episode, just wait until next time when we bring you the best from 2010. A big thank you to Lawrence Technological University for making this show possible. And guys, if you don't already, follow us on social media. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at StateChampsNet. You'll get everything high school sports all year round. Thanks again for joining us. I'm Daniela Bruce, and we will see you next time.
CHAMPS is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust.